Director Sunny and producer Nemio Serlu, please put your hands together for All is Smoke in the End.
Hello. Hello everyone, Mingalaba. So I am Sanye. I'm the director of All is Smoke in the End. And this is my producer slash writer, Nemio Serlu. So our film is about friendship. It's about friendship and separation and loss. There's two friends, and they separated during COVID-19. But they used to be a really good friends, close friends. You know, they used to share their passions. But when they met again, after 3 years, when they met again at a friend's wedding, they realized that they have grown apart. And they realized that they cannot get the friendship that they had before. It's gone. And this film follows the two characters' emotional journey of losing each other. And the story is written by my producer, and I would like him to share his inspiration behind the story.
Hello, everyone. I want to share my story behind the story. And I wrote it for my sister. Before I wrote it down, and it starts in my mind for months. It's like a rock in my shoe. If I don't do something, this rock seems never goes out of my shoe. And this story originally comes from my deep personal experiences, which are related to my sister. And from which I learned and I realized that nothing is permanent and everything can be disappeared at any moment. If I could describe this story in one word, in Burmese, it would be Anesa. And it means impermanence, instability, and death. So I work on my story building around these three words, and it becomes about two friends who losing each other. I wanted my sister to watch this film for hoping that that would help her something from her depression. But unfortunately, before I finished my writing, she passed away. I was shocked. I shared these things to my director because we used to share our feelings during these 4 years of our relationship to help our minds. So I discussed a lot of things with her. I discussed a lot of things about story with her, and we developed this story into the script together. And then I can say that my story becomes our story. And then, so I'd like my director to share her interpretation of our story.
Thank you. When he first told me about the story, about the idea of the story and these characters, I felt really close to the characters because I was in my head thinking about separations and loss and friendship, and all these things came into my mind, and that alone want to make me figure out, explore more about these characters. And I told him that we should do like a short film for this story because until 2021 military coup. And I realized that all these feelings came back to me and all at once. And it was really hard for me, to realize these feelings, to acknowledge these feelings. And that's when I started thinking about, to trying to sort out my own personal feelings. And I realized that I've been running away from my own feelings and my own pain. And when he told me this script, I felt immediately through these characters, I want to tell and I want to explore that, about ignorance, about guilt, about fleeting, because that's what I was feeling. Now, I've been running away from my own pain and I felt guilt, and then, that became like ignorance, And then it's like a cycle. I've been going up and down. So I want to explore that in this film through these characters. And for the direction of this film, I really want to focus on emotions of these characters, of these two friends, of people using really simple narrative style with minimal camera movement, just focusing on them, how they're feeling, how they deal with their pain, what is their decisions in life. So this film is also for me to express, and also for the audience to grasp the mood of what it's like living under a military regime nowadays. Yeah.
As a producer standpoint, I trusted her for two reasons. The first one is she comes from the documentary background, so that she is very familiar with working with actors, real people, a real place, a real time. And the second one is she has a lot of experience in editing, so that she has the ability to understand and judge the acting and the dialogues, which play the most important part of our film. And then we have agreement with the group. Before joining this camp here, we have an agreement with the group film, which is independent film production in Yangon. They will provide us camera equipment. So within the year, with Korean support, we are confident in making this film comes alive. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. And that concludes our 11th pitch. Jury members, it is time for you to ask questions. The floor is yours.
It's interesting to see the dynamics of the both of you, that you come together with this story idea. In terms of your direction in leading the short film, do you feel that your visual approach, how will you deal with any conflict if the visual approach or directing approach is different from the script, for example, or what he imagined the script to be?
I think for me, if that kind of thing comes up, I think the relationship of us, we communicate each other, and it's we did that in the past of our 4 years, and we always communicate each other. We always opened up to each other, and we're always honest to each other. So whatever, if he's feeling something, he came up to me, and then he says this, and we communicate it, and we try to get to a result, a place where we both feel we're comfortable. So I think and also before coming here and trying to develop this script, we talked a lot about directing the style that we want and the element and the concept that we want in the film. We talk days and nights. So I think that is a really very likely chance that that kind of thing came up in production. Thank you.
And from the feeling, is this you put one of you in character in each?
Yes.
I'm not sure if, I understand.
Yes, I understand you. For me, because he came up with, the story is originally came from him. So for me, after I hear the script and the developing it, I try to put my own personal journey into the script. So I think you could say one of the friend is more like me, more relatable. His feeling decisions are more relatable with me, while the other ones I don't know about him, but but I think for me you could say that, so that we can have balance and also have this strong emotions between these two characters. So yeah. Do you want to say anything?
One quick question.
Can we maybe hear the point of view of the producer on that?
So
Okay. My difficult. but actually, I don't know because it's become a fiction from the real life experience. Because as a producer, I have worked with other artists from not filmmaking, so I like collaboration. I like collaboration words. We can make the sorry, because I like the new things coming out from the collaboration because it's a common ground because we can share it. We can own the everything. So I like to tell the story through filmmaking, and yeah. And I also I like to know what comes up from my story because it's real. It is based on a real life experience, but it's become memory. Memory can blur. So we also like to know what this thing will comes up. So, yeah, I want to explore this.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much
so much.
for our 11th pitch. Congratulations.